talaga na to get accepted into a Chinese family.
Hi loves! It's Ashley Sandrine. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm gonna be with a special guest. And it's none other than my dad.
Richard Yap.
And today is Chinese New Year.
Chinese New Year is really celebrated in China and most Asian countries. It's a very important part or a very important celebration, and they usually have about 2 weeks off. It's just like our Christmas here. They don't celebrate Christmas as much, especially before, but now they do. But still, Chinese New Year is the biggest thing for the Asian community, and that's because it's the start of the new lunar year and
Kind of like a new chapter.
new chapter because it's another year for the animal sign, and this time it's the year of the ox. So ox na ox.
Ox na ox. Sana ox ka ngayon.
Sana.
And usually, pag ganun, di ba, like, families really gather and they really bond and alam mo yun, parang as in malaking celebration siya. Parang Pasko nga sa atin.
Yes, a lot of families go out to eat. May mga fireworks din and all that, but this year is kind of different.
So we have to kind of reinvent the way we get to bond siguro.
Yeah, we have to adjust to the times, I guess.
So now, niyaya ko si Daddy manood ng movie.
And of course, it has to be Chinese themed. Para I can show Ashley also what is the real tradition and the meaning behind the traditions of the Chinese culture.
Okay, so we decided na we're gonna watch Crazy Rich Asians on Netflix.
Yes, because I'm crazy
And his name is Rich.
and we're
Asians.
Hey Mom, this one's kind of cute. What do you think? No. You can't add that to Nick's armband. Blue and white is for Chinese funerals. This symbolizes good fortune and fertility. Great. I was really going for that lucky baby maker vibe. Hey.
Okay, that's one thing we can talk about.
For Chinese customs and traditions, there are certain colors that you can't
Wear
Wear.
to an event.
to an event or when you're meeting the family for the first time, especially kung pag meron silang elderly in the family, especially the ama. What ama means is a lola. So for them, you can't wear blue or white because it's usually used for funerals, especially white, no, for Chinese families. And as you can see, red talaga is a very lucky color.
And that's why we were wearing red nung nag-celebrate kami kagabi.
Yes, New Year's Eve
Celebration.
dinner, and then today also I was
Kanina,
wearing red
yeah.
also kasi Chinese New Year nga. So it's a lucky color. Usually red is used for happy occasions.
And birthdays, no? Ganyan.
Birthdays also, especially.
，Mom, this is Rachel Chu.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to meet you, Mrs. Young. Or Aunt, right? I'm learning the lingo.
I'm very glad to finally meet you too. And I'm sorry Nick's father couldn't be here. He was called to business in Shanghai.
I told Rachel when Judy calls, that answers.
As it should
So we just watched this scene and we saw that the father was not there kasi he had to go away on business, and most of the Chinese are businessmen. Even though there's an occasion, they have sometimes to miss it basta mas importante kasi ang business eh. Family is also important, but sometimes yung business ang inuuna talaga nila. And you can see the mom is always so hands-on, especially
Sa food.
sa preparation ng food. Well, I guess my mom was also like that. Ang galing magluto ng mommy ko. So, siya talaga yung nasa kusina. Ayaw nga niya ako papuntahin sa kusina eh. Kasi parang, the kitchen is
For the ladies.
for the ladies lang. So, ayaw niya akong tumulong sa Anyway,
And then, did you notice na when she met the mom, hinug niya, pero yung mom parang nabigla.
Yeah. Ang Chinese culture kasi hindi ganun ka affectionate. They don't show affection as much as other people siguro. So medyo ano kami, mas stoic, no?
Reserved.
Reserved, yeah. That's the word. Paki-reserve nga nung table.
I thought you might be excited that the first girl that I bring home is a Chinese professor.
Chinese American. Bringing her home, introducing her at a large family gathering. Some people may say,
When there's something to say about Rachel and me, you'll be first to hear it.
Usually in Chinese culture, when you bring someone to meet the family, parang it means something already. So hindi pwede na magdala ka na ng girlfriend mo na hindi kayo seryoso. Parang ganon, 'di ba? So
It's a big
big thing.
Big deal.
It's a big deal already pag you bring someone home to meet the family. People may say something daw sinabi nung mom. So that means that may gusto ka bang ipapalabas dito na you're serious or something. So it's a big deal.
Did you guys all learn when you were kids? We didn't have a choice.
we taught you, so you know the blood, sweat, and tears it took to raise and feed you monkey. Mama says if we don't pass traditions down like this, they'll disappear.
God forbid we lose the ancient Chinese tradition of guilting your children.
So in this scene, you see that they're making
Dumplings.
Dumplings represent
Well,
wealth and fortune. So eto, like they said, na we're passing on the traditions kasi we want you to know the blood, sweat, and tears it took to bring up the kids. So ganun talaga, parang bata pa, tinuturuan na sila how to do these things para they can remember all these traditions also. Makikita mo na talagang pinaghirapan nila yung let's say if they're wealthy or if the parents really work for the good of their kids. And of course, ayaw nila mawala talaga yung traditions, Chinese traditions. So that's why we also celebrate these events like Chinese New Year kasi I don't want my kids to not be able to experience yung Chinese culture, and that is also important kasi 'di ba, even if we follow the English calendar, we want also the Chinese traditions to be followed para makita nila the best of both worlds.
Thank you.
Oh, Nick.
Come on, sir.
哦，你把 Rachel 也带来了。白天我看你看得更清楚了，你的鼻子长得很好，很有福气。我看看你的脸，过来。长得真好看。
Nakita natin dumating yung lola and everybody stands up kasi ang elderly talaga is given so much respect in the Chinese family, especially yung pinaka matriarch or the grandmother or sino basta oldest in the family. Tiningnan niya yung face ni Rachel. The Chinese tradition, merong na ang ilong is will say something about your future.
wow.
So yung iba sinasabi nila, wag mong pagalaw yung ilong mo kasi it can change your life. Pero meron talagang ilong na auspicious, like she said, good swerte. Meron din yung malas. Yun siguro dapat ayusin.
Pwede yun? Pwede paayos pag ganun?
Siguro, pero sinasabi nila pag nakita nila, wag mo onihin yan, hindi maganda yung ilong niya kasi ganito, malas yan. Parang pamahiin, di ba, sa Filipino.
The truth is, Nick's father had it made when he wanted to propose to me because Amma wouldn't give him the family ring. I wasn't her first choice. Honestly, I wasn't her second. I didn't come from the right family, have the right connections, and Amma thought I would not make an adequate wife to a son. There were many days when I wondered if I would ever measure up. But having been through it all, I know this much. You will never be enough.
So intense.
Mahirap, no?
Sakit?
Di ba? Kasi, like here, yung mom ni Nick experience yung hardship na hindi siya accepted. Even though she was Chinese, meron pa ring because she didn't come from the right family,
Have the right connections.
have the right connections. So, minsan hindi lang yung dad mo ang problema. If you watch the love story of me and Melody,
Na-experience din nila yun.
na-experience din namin yon. Si Melody, she experienced it. So, mahirap talaga na to get accepted into a Chinese family. Marami kasing traditions that you have to follow, and then
They consider a lot of factors.
hindi lang yung guy that will make the decision. Parang he has to have approval from the parents, kung nandyan pa yung grandparents, di ba? So, parang sa kanya, yung sinabi niya na even though she wasn't the first, second choice, parang ganon, she had to prove herself. So, it took many years. Parang yung nangyari din sa amin. Ganon din nangyari.
And there is a reason why I lived with our mom growing up. It's because my mother knew she wasn't the favorite. So she let her raise me so I would be.
You're just a kid?
Yeah. But it's hard to understand from the outside.
So, dito, nakikita na naman natin yung importance ng male na
Sa Chinese
anak
family.
in the Chinese family. Kaya, eto, si Nick, pinaraise niya
siya sa lola.
para maging favorite siya. Kasi yung mom niya was not the favorite. So, parang ganun din, di ba, with what happened to us na di pa accepted yung marriage namin until the time na we had a son.
May
Tsaka
brother.
kami naging ganun, parang na-accepted sa family.
Very
That's
important ang male talaga sa kanila. Kasi ang male, yung magpapass ng name.
Yes. Kasi parang
Magkikarry nung name.
pag babae kasi, pag kinasal na,
Iba na ang last name.
iba na ang last name. So, parang hindi maki-carry on yung family name, which is very important daw for the traditional Chinese family.
Coming through. Sorry. I know this is a far throw from a hidden paradise. But wherever you are in the world, that's where I belong.
But
Rachel Chu, will you marry me? And make me the happiest man in this world?
That was the ring of the mom.
The mom, Nick's mom. Ang laki ng meaning nun eh.
It's
Kasi-
like she gave her blessing.
Yes.
Or at least pumayag na siya.
Pumayag na siya, binigay na niya. Kasi, yun nga, like, when we got married, we didn't get anything. Kasi usually, meron niya mga engagement and all that, na the parents give you their blessing, the parents give you yung mga alahas and all that. Finally, binigay na nung mom to show that you can
get married
to her. You have my blessing, kahit na,
Kahit hindi niya sobrang gusto.
pero just siguro she wanted her son to be happy, and she thought that after hearing about na sacrifice na ginawa ni Rachel, nakita na rin niya kung gaano ka sincere si Rachel. So, pumayag na rin siya. Even though she was not rich, yung sincerity niya siguro ang nakita ng nanay. So, it's a happy ending.
Yeah!
If for all of you guys na hindi pa nakapanood nitong Crazy Rich Asians, there's so many things that you can learn from this. Pero medyo malalim nga yung because of the traditions and all that. But
There's a lot to learn.
It's a nice, very, very nice story.
Anyways, that is it for this video, and we hope you guys enjoyed learning with us and just hearing more about the Chinese culture. We were able to watch this on Netflix because of our Globe at home.
Especially with the mesh, you can have it in any part of your home without any lag on your internet.
Join our movie night at home and reinvent your Chinese New Year by getting to know some of the Chinese culture facts inspired by the movie
Crazy Rich Asians
on Netflix and hashtag reinvent your home.
Stream or vlog with your Plan 1899 UNLI or Home Watch 199 now. Learn more here at glbe.co/broadband.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, loves.